North and Latin America. The negative attitude of some people towards Ethiopia she experienced during her stay in different places has been one of the reasons that has initiated her to start this program.
Because of anger, because of questions I have been asked. I have been told that I am one of the luckiest human beings to be married with European and to escape the fate of my country. What's the fate of my country, you know? It's not only Ethiopia who goes through famine or war. So I have to say no. I cannot accept this. Ethiopia have a better face, and this is the face of Ethiopia I want to promote.
The other face of Ethiopia from inside outside is all about Ethiopia. The fence is a replica of Fasilides Castle and there are some miniature tukuls on top of it. One will find artificial fountain, pictures of recent and past leaders of Ethiopia, as well as a replica of Lucy and Haddar, the area where she was exhibited. Traditional houses of Sidama and Tigray, the old city of Harar, are also built to depict Ethiopia. Very amazingly, the chandeliers and the ceiling are decorated with Ethiopian traditional baskets, potteries and pictures that show the journey of Queen Sheba to Jerusalem. The doors are engraved with ancient cave paintings and each room showcases traditionally made Shema clothes, household utensils and furniture, paintings, photographs and various framed silverwares. The idea of the other face of Ethiopia was conceived when Sabella was in Lima, Peru. She says it took her 16 years to realize her dream, and for her, the opening of this village is like delivering a new baby.
I'm a mother of 6. The only way I express it is to deliver a baby. I have been pregnant with this program for the past 16 years. It was my vision, it was my dream. Now it's happening in Ethiopia, and I'm extremely happy.
Sabella has tried her best in promoting Ethiopia's image on different occasions, such as fashion and music shows, as well as interview with different TV stations elsewhere in Europe and in America over the last 16 years.
No, es de más de algodón y trabajo a mano.
The construction of this village started 8 months ago, and Sabella has not only devoted her money, but also her time, energy, and above all, the comfort of her family.
If you ask me exactly what this village, how much this village cost, I would say about 3 million. But it's a journey of 16 years, which devoted time, separating from my family, separating from my husband, and putting my own money from my pocket, constantly, non-stop, for the past 16 years, promoting Ethiopia in the highest level.
Sabella materialized her dream with the help of her best friends who reside in the United States. Amarich has donated this place to Sabella, which she inherited from her late parents.
Sabella wanted to show the other face of Ethiopia, and she worked diligently everywhere she went, truly throughout the world except the Asia. So I've worked with her, and I've known her diligence, and I knew she would do it. She came here to ask for a land, and that was not available at the time, and I had the house. So what a perfect place to be.
Andarge is one of Sabella's best friends who has shot various beautiful faces of Ethiopia at different places. He is a professional photographer who has come all this distance from his Maryland studio in the US to contribute his share.
First of all, as an Ethiopian, we all have to do something in our profession in order to make a difference. At the same time that this particular organization, the Other Face of Ethiopia / Berhan Ethiopia, is trying to make a huge difference in terms of what the other countries think of Ethiopia. The way I look at it is, it's a human nature. When you do something wrong, we have a tendency to write it on stone. We engrave it on stone. But when you do something right, we write it on sand. So eventually it just washes off. So Ethiopia is always being known for something different than the way the economy is right now, the famine and all that. So we have to make a difference that is not all in Ethiopia about.
The opening of such private establishment is crucial in building Ethiopia's image. It is as well a gesture that passes over the message that promoting Ethiopia's image should not be left to the government or some institutions.
All we know is this ugly part of Ethiopia. So you kids have to learn it because you have to teach them. It's not the government's job, it's my job, your job, his job, to show your kids to be proud of. When I went to America, I always had my head high because I was told I'm the chosen. I want my kids to feel that way. So through this woman, hopefully all our kids will feel they're the chosen.
The center has been visited by prominent personalities Sam Mengazers, Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture Toshome Toga, and current chairman of the AU Commission Alpha Omar Kaunare. Those who paid a visit to the place say they are really amazed by what they saw, and the name The Other Face of Ethiopia fits to the village.
It's very interesting for me because it's a mixture of all different regions here in Ethiopia. That's what I understand should be the whole concept, to show the different regions, and now I'm sitting in a very nice tuku.
Si on n'a pas l'occasion d'aller à la campagne, on peut venir ici et...
If one doesn't have the chance to go to the countryside, and if he comes to this place, it will be a success.
I knew Sabela when I was in Scotland. She was trying to develop and show to foreigners Ethiopian culture in the city of Aberdeen. So I have been there. I was involved in her preparation, and shortly I can say it's very nice and interesting to see her effort at this stage. I've been twice here. This center could serve for most foreigners to see every culture of the Ethiopia in one center here. So hopefully it changes their mind.
The opening of such a village is not a one-time show. Sabela and her friends say this is the beginning, and they have other tasks to accomplish with regard to promoting the other faces of Ethiopia.
As a photographer, I'll never be completed in the type of images that are available to be photographed. So I will, right now I'll be back again to do South and different places that I haven't been. And eventually the next step for me is to have a coffee table book that is photographed and written by an Ethiopian, because we have a different view. My aim when you look at my photographs is that your ears could be able to see and your eyes could be able to hear. If I can accomplish that, especially for my country, I think I've done enough.
I'm a dreamer. This was my dream, and I cannot stop dreaming. I want to have a bigger place on Ntoto to build Ethiopian village which can show our beautiful face to everybody who comes to Ethiopia, even if they don't have time, to go to Lalibela, Gondar, Aksum. Now this is a pilot program. We cannot start a new one so quick. First we have to, to finish and develop this one, and then we'll go on.
The other face of Ethiopia, which is still under construction, will be open to the public in the near future. It needs all-around support from the government, the public, and from other stakeholders to change the existing negative image of Ethiopia.